until way after that.
Maybe you're right. If one of our best fighters is sick, do we even stand a chance anymore? Not like we haven't dealt with some grade A problems before, but I just can't help feeling kinda hopeless.
If we stick together, we can do anything. Even something that feels impossible.
It just feels extra impossible now.
Then we stick together extra hard.
Okay. I kinda wish Gabriel would tell everybody. It would just make things easier.
Jesse.
Any idea why Soren would build something like this?
Soren was always strange, secretive.
So...
If I were you, I'd be looking for a secret door. And the secret mechanism to open said door.
How do you think Soren managed to get out of here without leaving any clues behind?
Master builder. Very secretive.
I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Neat! Cool!
Hey, Jesse.
I, kinda need to get to that lever you're blocking. Thanks.
Yep.
That's weird. Hey everyone! I think I found Soren's way out.
Way to go, Jesse! That's awesome!
You followed the clues. I wish I could have been of more assistance. When I think back to my glory days, I was so strong, so capable.
I'm just happy you're with us.
We'll see what we can find in the rest of the house. I just hope we don't discover Soren as he's getting ready for bed. He always wore the most revealing bathrobes.
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside. You could fit hundreds of people in here, but it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything. Let's see what's going on behind this door.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren.
one place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but a sign
just
of
a
undeniable
recording.
Intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things. Goodness
After
knows
all
I've
that,
before.
he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before. Unless Soren recorded instructions for how to find the Formidabomb, this is the end of the road.
Maybe there's something useful on
My
this
next step
record.
is to see whether they might
If
be
I
able
can
to be
figure
persuaded
out
to
what
build
he's talking
collaboratively.
about.
I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Huh.
Oh,
Hide
a new
among them.
composition coming on.
Hide among who?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them? Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
No way that's what he means. That's nuts!
You heard that recording. He's trying to get them to build.
You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around. See what we can find out. Enderman Observations. Part 27.
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period.
I'm
was
no
very
art
exciting.
snob, but...
Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what
Found
happened.
something!
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build.
Calls of the Enderman? The folly of pumpkins.
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures.
Those instructions called for clay
I have now
blocks,
begun to
just like
fashion
this
a
one.
camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable
I'll
creatures.
take this one too.
And, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far. Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end. Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on and on, seemingly ad infinitum.
It's a good thing they can't
Until they
see me
somehow
through this
achieve
glass.
satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further detailed observation.
I'll take this one
I
too.
am so lonely.
Olivia! Check it out!
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
This must be the disguise Soren was talking about on the recording.
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
And smell like one. Apparently. Woof!
Okay, so... if Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand...
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
Of course! The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means, if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. I guess it's time to play dress up. How do I look?
I don't think you want my honest opinion. But it just might do the trick. You know that's really creepy, right?
Huh?
The Ender suit. I keep wanting to not look at you. It's so disturbing.
Sorry.
You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
You find anything useful? Worth asking. Looks like this is the last block in here.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, we've just got to get Soren's attention. And avoid attracting theirs. I need 6 blocks to finish that shape in Soren's instructions, and this guy's got the only block around. Uh-oh.